Silence. I observe you. From my perspective, here at the top of the food chain, you humans are fascinating creatures, especially when you attempt to get in shape. I see you on the floor of your den, writhing like a caterpillar with indigestion, doing 100, 200, 500 crunches. You stand up, panting, expecting to see the stripes of a warrior in the mirror, but all you find is the same fateful comfort pillow stubbornly attached to your waist. Let me, a being whose core is the difference between a feast and starvation, tell you a truth the jungle teaches, but that you insist on ignoring. Your abdomen does not care about your sweat. It yawns at your exhaustion. It respects only one thing: the law. And today, I will teach you the first two laws of the jungle for forging a core of steel. I will give you the exact map for the hunt. But, and every good hunter knows the importance of a but, do not dare to leave in the middle of the hunt. Stay with me until the very end, because after I teach you the how-to, I will reveal the third secret law of the jungle, the law that 99% of you break, guaranteeing your failure. It is the law that separates the dominant predator from the cub that always comes home empty-pawed. It is the secret to not only earning your stripes, but keeping them forever. You do not want to miss this. Now, the hunt begins. The first thing we must do is clear the terrain. The jungle is full of myths, and your fitness world even more so. The greatest of these is the legend of spot reduction. Believing that 1,000 crunches will melt the fat from your belly is the same as me believing that roaring at a cloud will make it rain. It is magical thinking, and the jungle is a brutally practical place. Your body is a stubborn organism. It stores fat where your ancient genetics command, and it burns it in the order it sees fit. Usually, it saves your favorite spot for last, merely to test your patience. It is evolution's cruel sense of humor. And your workout? That 3 sets of 50 reps? Let me explain in terms you understand. That is not a strength workout. That is a workout in annoyance tolerance. You are teaching your abdomen to be good at, well, writhing. In the jungle, we do not survive because we are good at writhing. We survive because of explosive power. The pounce, the twist, the force to take down 400-pound prey. All of it is born from the core. A dense, solid, powerful core, like a coiled steel spring. You are training to have the stamina of a frightened rabbit, when you should be forging the power of a predator. We need to change this mindset. Stop tickling your muscles and prepare to forge them. No hunt is successful without the right fuel. And here, 80% of your journey will be decided: your kitchen. I do not maintain this imposing frame by eating leaves and wind. I hunt, and I choose my prey with lethal efficiency. The law is simple: caloric deficit. To burn away the layer that hides your stripes, your body needs a reason to use its energy reserves. You must become a more efficient hunter, spending more energy than you consume. But this is not about starving like an animal lost in winter. It is about hunting quality prey. Your priority is protein, the carcass of the prey: chicken, fish, eggs, lean meats. Protein is what rebuilds the muscle fibers you will tear in your training. It is the essence of your strength and what keeps you satiated, so you do not have the cravings of a hungry cub. Next is carbohydrates, the energy for the chase. They are vital. But there is a difference between the energy of a wild berry, which gives you a quick spike, and the energy of a deep root, which lasts for hours. Sweet potatoes, brown rice, oats. This is the lasting energy for a long hunt. Sugar and white flour are easy prey. They excite you for a moment and then leave you slow and vulnerable. Finally, do not fear good fats, the wisdom of the forest. Avocados, nuts, olive oil. They are like the ancient spirits of the forest. They regulate your hormones, keep your hunter's brain sharp, and your joints lubricated. A predator with a slow brain and rusty joints soon becomes vulture food. And by the roar of my ancestors, drink water. A river that does not flow becomes a swamp. A dehydrated body is a weak body. Water is what keeps the entire jungle ecosystem of your body in balance. With the right fuel in the system, we go to the forge, where the metal is tested and the armor is made. Remember, short, intense, and heavy. Only 2 movements, but executed with the precision of a pounce to the jugular. The first is the jaw crusher, or cable crunches. Kneel, grip the rope beside your head as if they were my fangs. Your hips do not move, they are anchored. Now, contract your abdomen with fury, curling your spine as if trying to crush something precious between your chest and your hips. The force does not come from your monkey arms, it comes from your core. The return is slow, controlled. Feel every fiber lengthen. Common cubs' mistakes are pulling with their arms or moving the hips back and forth. This is wasted energy. It is play. The predator's protocol is 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps. The last rep should be a fight for survival. If it was easy, the prey was weak. Increase the weight. Rest for 2 full minutes. A predator knows the importance of catching his breath before the next attack. The second movement is the talon lift, or leg raises. Hang from a bar or lie on a bench. The movement is initiated from the base of your trunk. Lays your legs under control. No swinging, no momentum. Swinging is for monkeys. We tigers are the embodiment of control. The ascent is precise. The descent is even slower. Strength is forged in resistance. Cubs' mistakes include swinging like a maniac, bending the knees too much to make it easier, or letting the legs plummet on the way down. Control or nothing. The protocol is 3 to 4 sets to failure, aiming for 12 to 20 reps. If you cannot do it with straight legs, start with bent knees, swallow your pride, and build the foundation. Remember the law of adaptation or death. Every week you must try for a little more. 1 more pound, 1 more rep. If you do not challenge the jungle, it devours you. You have listened. You have learned the 2 laws. You are hunting in the kitchen and forging in the gym. The first shy stripes begin to appear, and it is here, on the threshold of victory, that 99% of you fail. It is here that I reveal the third and perhaps most important law of the jungle, the patience of the ambush. I can lie in wait for hours, even days, in absolute silence, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. I do not get anxious. I do not get frustrated if the prey doesn't appear on the first day. I do not abandon my plan. My discipline is unwavering. You humans are the opposite. You want everything yesterday. If you don't see a drastic change in 2 weeks, you declare yourself a failure. You change your workout, you abandon your diet, or worse, you reward yourself for the first small victory. I was good for 5 days, so I deserve to destroy all my progress tonight. That is not a reward. That is self-destruction. It is like a hunter who, upon spotting his prey, starts shouting with joy and scares it away. The third law is this: fall in love with the hunt, not just the kill. Find satisfaction in the daily discipline, in the relentless consistency, in the knowledge that every correct meal, every perfectly executed workout is a silent step towards your goal. The result is not a matter of if, but when. Stop looking for motivation. Motivation is for amateurs. Embrace discipline. Discipline is for predators. The jungle does not reward desperate effort. It rewards ruthless efficiency. The code has been delivered. Now stop meowing and start hunting.